lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted me and money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted man, her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them team that went the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you know. Grew up down the street, my uncles up her brothers. I said, jumping back, been lit. You at? She was just running, Emmett Smith, running back. She had to make it. Rubbing it, just caught up. Then she got me playing nails, painting nails. Calling me sound like the heads of the way I be chasing. You know she got them
Brands of the bed.
I'm in Miami, so knowing the
Fans of the
I called her door back with a 50, she wanted the. She said, who? About to make me cancel the Zell. She said, hood is on, but she in a condo that her buddy own. Payment good, and she good as gone. Boy, you should've known. Calling me up on 50 phones for the knowledge. Never let them keep me on my tippy toes.
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronk. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. All bye weeks now in the rearview mirror. We are full speed ahead in the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
At their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To throw here on 1st down. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Brought in right side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
They go play action here. Caught, nice gain left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. They go play action on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
First toe to the game for James Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Headed out right. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. This is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not before the fake gets them a 1st down. Again, Daniels to the air. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Daniels now against a blitz. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Play fake here, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 2nd and goal. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And the defense flows over to make the play outside. Working quickly here. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And his choice to leave the end zone going to cost him a small chunk here as he's out shy of that 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Go.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throwing off the play fake here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, what a stiff arm. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on Q1. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running behind center with Harris. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Offense in the hurry up here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. No motion to lock it right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Commanders going field goal here. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they come away with some points on that series.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning from the 18-yard line. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with...
Oh, baby, he gets rocked, and the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Daniels from the pistol. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's picked off, but, yeah, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that... long. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final one in this half. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. And you're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep it.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Here we go, sack.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Cut out left. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Buying some time right. Caught near the goal line. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps in at the 3-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Going ground game again here. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It's 4 yards on 2nd and goal. Now they'll only need 3 on 3rd down. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up a throw. He rolls to his right. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw now. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Pass play on 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now they send their back in motion right. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled for no gain. Working quickly here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Chased out to his right. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. He spins right by him. And the 49ers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 8. That one's complete, right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Vacates quickly left side. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They're going play action. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in the hurry up here. From the 34. Flush down out to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep down that left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throw on 3rd down. He's on the move. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Plowing up the middle. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Hits his running back. He's got room to roam here. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 16 yards on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
2nd and 10 now. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now lead by 10. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Catch is made down the right sideline. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. From the 25 on 2nd down. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 18. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's going to let this go deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room. Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Nick Bosa makes the stop. To the air, 3rd and long. This is reeled in by Leggett. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Looking to throw on 1st and goal. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Working quickly here. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Chased out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game. Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw this one. Completed to his running back. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. They'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Forced out to his right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Moody knocks it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pass play now. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Another try following the sack. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarter see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Here we go, set. Go.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They pitch it out to him here.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to the well again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Moody knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion, headed right. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And they pick him off again. Jukes one defender. Breaks through, and he might break away. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They put a receiver in motion right. They go play action on 1st. And the Commanders get home, they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 17. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. No motion to lock it right. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers about set to celebrate this win. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Moody knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go!
Airing it out to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That's complete to Leggett. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Ready?
One final shot here. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.